Do whatever he tells you. At the wedding in Cana, we see Mary instructing the servants, telling them to do whatever he tells you. She tells them to listen to her son, to follow him, to believe in him. Minsan tuloy, mapapaisip ka, ano kaya ang pinagdaanan ni Maria at ng batang si Jesus? Ano kaya ang mga nakita, narinig at naranasan ni Maria upang magkaroon siya ng ganitong kalalim na tiwala at paniniwala sa kanyang anak? When Mary came to Jesus, frantic and worried, saying, "We're out of wine," at that time, it was considered very embarrassing for that to happen in a wedding feast. The bride and groom would be humiliated. Fearing for the bride and groom, Mary was certain in her footsteps and certain in who to look for to solve the situation. She certainly knew who to place her faith in. Jesus would continue by telling the servants to fill the jars with water up to the brim and serve some to the head of the banquet, who in turn replied after tasting it, "Usually, they bring out the best wine first, but you have saved the best for last." Some people may ask, why would Jesus yield to his mother's request? It may be obedience to his mother's request, but it was more of love. Knowing that the bride and groom will have to start their married life shamed and humiliated because of the wine, Jesus, by performing the miracle and allowing the bride and groom to take credit for it, shows the love and consideration that Jesus has given. When Moses turned the water of the Nile into blood in the Old Testament, we see Jesus in the New Testament turning the water into wine, from something ordinary to something extraordinary. He has come to make everything new. What Jesus did at the wedding feast is what he wants to do in our lives. He doesn't want our lives to be empty and drained. He wants it filled to the brim, siksik, liglig, at umaapaw. And how do we do this? Mary gives us the answer. With unyielding faith and utter belief, Mary tells us to follow her son. Do whatever he tells you.